Sakamasya dharmasya jadapasya Bhajatani hayatmanam aniham haringishwaram. Prahlad Maharaj says, translation by Srila Prabhupada. The four principles of advancement in spiritual life, dharma, artha, kama and moksha, all depend on the disposition of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, my dear friends, follow in the footsteps of devotees. Without desire, fully depend upon the disposition of the Supreme Lord. Worship Him, the Super Soul, in devotional service. These are words of intelligence. Everyone should know that in every stage of life, we are dependent upon the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, the dharma, religion, which we accept should be that which is recommended by Prahlad Maharaj, Bhāgavata Dharma. This is the instruction of Krishna, Sarvadharman Paritijya Māmekam Saranam Praja. To take shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna means to act according to the rules and regulations of Bhagavad Dharma, devotional service. As far as economic development is concerned, we should discharge our occupational duties, but fully depend on the lotus feet of the Lord for the results. Karmani evadikaraste ma phaleshu padasana. You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. According to one's position, one should perform his duties. But for the results, one should fully depend upon Krishna. Nartam Das Thakur sings that our only desire should be to perform the duties of Krishna consciousness. We should not be misled by the Karma Mīmāṅsā philosophy, which concludes that if we work seriously, the results will come automatically. This is not a fact. The ultimate result depends upon the will of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In devotional service, therefore, the devotee completely depends upon the Lord and honestly performs his occupational duties. Therefore, Prahlad Maharaj advised his friends to depend completely on Krishna and worship Him in devotional service. We are you understand? No hurry. Prahlad Maharaj, as one of the Mahajanas, gives very important instruction. What he gives to his demoniac boyfriends, that is for one and all humanity. The Prahlad Maharaj here says, fully depend upon the disposition of the Supreme Lord. Worship Him, the Super Soul, in devotional service. My dear friends, those who are devotees, those who are Vaishnavas, they know this. And they follow in their life, observe this principle in their life. They are known as Mahajanas. So instruction is that Mahajana Jena Vapasapantha. Follow the footsteps of the Mahajana. This is the best way. Here dharma, religion, which you accept should be that which is recommended by Prahlad Maharaj. Dharman Bhāgavatam tadapya dhrubam durlabam manusam dharmam tadapya dhrubam Prahlad Maharaj says. Bhagavad Dharma, you should follow the principles of Bhagavad Dharma, the rules and regulations of Bhagavad Dharma. That is devotional service. You understand? This dharma, this word, as Bhagavad is not narrow, it is broad, it has a broad sense. You understand? Different meanings of dharma are there. You understand? In Bhagavad Gita, in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, you find this. In Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna instructs Arjuna to observe varnashrama. There is one varnashrama dharma, isn't it? According to varna and ashrama, prescribed duties. In that sense, the word dharma is used, prescribed duties. You understand? I should follow it, observe it. You are a Kshatriya, then your duty according to the varna dharma, Yuddhe Chapalayanam, Khyata dharma, Subhavana. You have to fight. That is Khyatra dharma. This Kshatriya's duty. You are a Kshatriya, so that is your duty. That is Swadharma. Swabhava dharma is quite natural. According to the predominance of material modes, there are Sattva-guna, Raja-guna, Tama-guna, three modes of material nature. And one of these three modes is predominant in an individual person. If Sattva-guna predominates in somebody, then naturally he is a Brahman. If Rajoguna, passion predominates in some individual person, naturally he is a Kshatriya. You understand? If Tamoguna predominates, naturally he is a Sudra. And there is another that is mixture of Raja and Tama. So that is Vaishya. Therefore, there are four Varna Vibhaga, caste system. Chaturvarnam Mayasrustam Guna Karma Vibhaga. Krishna says this thing in Bhagavad Gita. It has been created by Krishna according to Guna and Karma. So one must follow it. That is Swabhava, that is quite natural. You cannot change it. The conditioned soul cannot change it. You understand? And one should Swasvakarmani Virato Pangabhyacha Siddhir Bindati Manava. 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says. So, be situated in your Swadharma, and thereby you worship Krishna. You understand? The instruction is that the Brahman who is in whom the Sattva-guna is predominating, is natural Brahman, so he should do his prescribed duty for the satisfaction of Krishna. And one is a Kshatriya, in whom Rajaguna predominates. So he should do his prescribed duty, that means he will fight. That is only for pleasure of Krishna, as Arjuna did. One is Vaishya, Krishi Gorakhya Vānijyam Vaishya Karma, Subhavajam. Vaishya work is agriculture, economic development, banking, business, crop protection, business, all this. Krishi, Gorakhya, Bhanijam, Vaishya's work, natural. And he should do for the satisfaction of Krishna. And Sudra, his duty is to serve three other varnas. And he should also do his duty for the satisfaction of Krishna. Atapumhi Dijastastha varnashrama vibhagasha sunushchitasya dharmasya sansiddhi haritoshanam. Bhagavat says. Sansiddhi haritoshanam. According to Varna dharma or ashram dharma, what is your prescribed duty? One should do it for the haritoshanam. That means for the satisfaction of Hari. Then that's all right. You understand? This instruction is given in all Shastras, in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, essence of all Vedic literatures. This is one dharma, is known Varnashram dharma. So different, this dharma, the word dharma is used in the very broad sense. So the specific duties are prescribed for Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra, and specific duties are for Sannyasi, Vanaprasthi, Grihastha and Brahmachari or Sandha. You understand? But Krishna says, Sarvadharman paritejya mamekam saranam. Give up all sorts of religion. This indicates that there are many dharmas, but Krishna speaks of only one dharma, to surrender unto him. Isn't it? And that is Bhagavad Dharma. That we say Bhagavad Dharma. It has different names also. Atma Dharma, Jaiva Dharma, Parama Dharma, Sanatana Dharma, Bhagavad Dharma. The same thing. There is only one dharma. But different dharmas, so-called dharmas, that man has created. But Supreme Lord Hari or Krishna has given one dharma. And that is for one and all. You understand? So this Varnashram dharma, it is for conditioned souls. And if that will be done for the satisfaction of Hari, then ultimately it will be Bhagavad Dharma. You understand? When Krishna says, give up all sorts of religion, that means there are many sorts of religion, isn't it? Yes, we also know it. In Ramayana we will find Lord Ram is known as Marjada Purushottam. And Sita Devi, his wife, is a very just lady. You understand? And both of them observe Ved Marjada. You understand Ved Marjada? Vedic rules and regulations. You understand? That is known as Marjada Dharma. And very strictly Lord Ram follows it. And Sita Devi also follows it. You understand? Sita Devi is just lady. She is completely devoted towards her husband. That is dharma of a just lady. You understand? Sotitva dharma, we say. Which name is Sotitva dharma. This dharma is there. That dharma of a just lady. Completely devoted to her husband. Should not think of any other male portion. In her thought process, it will never take place. You understand? That is dharma of a just lady. Sotitva dharma. Patitva dharma. In other words, we say also patitva dharma. Pativrata nari. The woman who is devoted to her husband is known as pativrata. Understand? Very much devoted to pati. Pati means husband. You understand? Sati nari and pativrata nari. You understand? They are known as just ladies or devoted to husbands. Sati and pativrata. They follow their dharma. And there is a prescribed dharma for them. You understand? And they cannot transgress it. You understand? There are in Shastra you will find many just ladies. You understand? Satis, pativrata ramani nari. You understand? Do you know? What? Queen Kunti. Gandhari. Yeah, Gandhari. Ahalya Draupadi Kunti. Tara Mandodari. Ahalya Draupadi Kunti Tara Mandodari. Hi. Pancha Kanya Smaranittu Mahapatava. This is that some saying is like that. Ahalya, the wife of Gautama Rishi. Isn't it? Ahalya Draupadi, the wife of the 5 Pandavas. Draupadi has 5 husbands. Isn't it? She had 5 husbands. But she became Sati. No one husband. How? How is this Sati in that person? Is the rest. She is devoted to 5 husbands. You understand? Ahalya Draupadi. Ahalya Draupadi Tara. Tara, the wife of Bali. Isn't it? Bana. Bali. Marcus Bana. The brother of Sugriv. Isn't it? When Bali was killed, she was kept by Sugriv. So she became Sati. Ahalya, Draupadi, Tara, Kunti. Ahalya, Draupadi, Tara, Kunti, Mandodari. Then Kunti. Queen Kunti, as you say, is also a chaste lady. But she had many husbands. Vayudev is her husband, so Bhimsen was born. Dharmadev was her husband, so Yudhishthir was born. Indradev was her husband, so Arjuna was born. Then say, Yudhishthir, Bhim, Arjuna, then no, who's father? They are sons of Madri. You understand? And yes, Karna is also the son of Kunti. That means she accepted Surjadev as her husband. Karna was. So she became Sati. How is it? Do you understand? It's a critical question. Many cannot understand it. Do you understand? Allah. You know it. They know it. Ahalya Draupadi Kunti Tara Mandodari, the wife of Rama, great demon. Lord Ram killed him. But then the Mandodari was kept by Vibhishana. She became Sati. Yes, what do you know? Please tell me. Yes, what do you know? Please tell.
That Queen Kunti, she had benediction to see any of five full-on demigod, and she would use it as
Yes, she had received a boon from Durvasa Muni. Durvasa Muni had given her a mala, bead. You understand? The chanting and beads, if she would call some demigod, that demigod will come. You understand? Then, yes, then how was he a chestnut? That would be the question. Her husband is Pandu, isn't it? Pandu was her husband. Nah? But she called so many demigods and produced sons. And how did she become Sati? Huh? That's all I said, benediction. Huh? You want to lose? Just why? No. Sati means devoted to husband. You understand? Sati Nari means Nari, woman should be devoted to her husband. It's Sati. Not that benediction that she won't lose chastity. No. Her husband is Pandu. You see? Her husband was Pandu. She must be devoted to Pandu. And she must obey the order of her husband. You understand? That's all. And how did Kunti become Sati? Pandu had also a cause, isn't it? What is that cause? If Pandu would cohabit with a woman or say, and Jiva's soul is controlled, Ishitabhya. You understand? There's a difference. Krishna is supremely independent, isn't it? Sarvatantra, Swatantra. And Jiva, the soul, is dependent on Krishna. Krishna Paratantra. You understand? You have not said this. Krishna awards the result of the work of the living entity. And living entity enjoys that result. Isn't it? This is difference. Krishna Phaladata, Jiva Phaladhokta. You understand? Huh? These are the difference between Krishna and Jiva. And human beings should know all these things. You understand? If he is intelligent, he must always be attached to that super soul or Lord Hari, who is dearmost to him, and be happy, always in that atmosphere, and be happy. Huh? And what is the way? How can a living entity be attached to the super soul Hari? Huh? You know it?
Yeah. Prahlama said in the previous verse,
Yes.
by worshipping him in devotional service.
Yes, by worshipping him in devotional service. And Mahaprabhu gave the very easy way, easiest way, by chanting his holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. You understand? Very easiest way. Always chant. And think of this name also. While while you are awake, you chant. When engaged in the work, also chant. You can chant with your mouth, tongue, and engage all your hands, feet, everything in the work of Krishna. Is there any difficulty? No difficulty. Huh? No money is required for it, isn't it? Huh? No difficulty. It's not so difficult task. Why can't you do these things? मुख में नाम, हाथ में काम. In the mouth always the name should be there, or his name, and your hands should be engaged in his work. So it is very easy way to be always attached to Krishna. Let that death come at any moment, we are not afraid. You understand? All are very much afraid of death. But such a devotee who is always attached to Krishna by chanting his name or thinking of him always, engaged in his work, service, he is not afraid of death. You understand? And Krishna is very, very merciful because he is our dearest object. Krishna is very, very merciful. The Supreme Father, we are his sons, the living entities. In Bhagavad Gita, that is stated, Aham Bijaprada Sarvajoni Sukontaya Murtaya Sambhavancha Tasam Brahma Mahajoni Aham Bijaprada Gita. Isn't it? I am the seed-giving Father. Then his father, we are sons. The father is naturally very much affectionate, merciful towards his sons. So our Supreme Father is very merciful towards the living entities. Those living entities who have forgotten him, Krishna still showers his mercy upon them. How they can revive their lost relationship, forgotten relationship with him, isn't it? How they can come back to him. Krishna is always thinking of them. So Krishna is always there in heart, a super soul, and making arrangements. You understand? Always giving instruction. Through sadhu, shastra, guru. Shastra, guru, atma rupe, apna ke janan. Krishna more prabhu trata jiver hoy gyan. Stated in Chaitanya. Shastra, guru, atma. Krishna always speaks through shastra, through guru, spiritual master, and the spirit super soul, Atma, always speaks. Oh, forgotten soul. You have forgotten me. Think of me. You are my eternal. You are my dearmost. I am your dearmost object. You are my eternal part. Think of me. Be attached to me always. You understand? And give so much instruction. Through Shastra, through Sadhu, through Guru. No? Only instruction. And so merciful that he is always ready to deliver us. It's stated also. Dayar Sagar Tumi Jivero Ishvaro Dayar Sagar Tumi Jani Bahirmukho Uddhare Tathoro Kali Jani Bahirmukho Uddhare Tathoro Karma Pote Jnana Pote Poti Kode Jana Karma Pote Jnana Pote Tomaro joto পথ एको রাখিল করিয়া দয়ার সাগর তুমি জীবের ঈশ্বর ও লর্ড ইউ আর ocean of mercy. Dayar Sagar, Sagar means ocean. You understand? And your Jiver Ishwar. You are Ishwar, you are Isha, Prabhu, the Lord, controller of Jiva. You understand? Karmi Jnani Bahir Mukha Udhare Tattvara. You understand? There are some karmis, there are some jnanis in this material world. Only those who are bhaktas, devotees, they are very fortunate. You understand? They get Krishna very easily. They will be surely delivered. There is no doubt in it. Huh? But those who are karmis and jnanis, for them,
No question.
no question. Huh? Still, Krishna showers his mercy on karmis and jnanis. He is so merciful. Karmi jnani bahi mukha udhare tattvara. He is also merciful. He is also always trying how to deliver them also. The karmis and jnanis. কর্ম পথে জ্ঞান পথে পথিক যে জন তাহার উদ্ধার লাগি তোমার যতন। You understand? The living entities are treading the path of karma, which is work. You understand? And living entities are treading the path of Jnana Patha. And Krishna is also very merciful towards them. How they can be delivered. So what he has done? সেই পথিকের মঙ্গল চিন্তিয়া গৌণ ভক্তি পথ এক রাখিল করিয়া। You understand? That Supreme Lord, mercy, all merciful Lord, Hari, thinking of their benefit, with karmis and jnanis, he made a path. He has made a path. What is that? Gauna Bhakti Patha. Gauna means secondary. Secondary Bhakti Patha. You understand? But principal Bhakti Patha is Sarvadhamman Paitijya Mamikam Saranam. That is for your devotees. Unalloyed devotees. You understand? They tread that path. That is principal Bhakti Patha. Main road. That's main road. But this karmis and jnanis, Krishna has made another road. A road that is Gauna Patha. Secondary road. What is that? That is Varnashram Dharma. You understand? That is Varnashram Dharma. So Dharma, as taught in Bhagavad Gita. Isn't it? That is for conditioned souls, for karmis and jnanis. Chaturvanyam maya sustam. That's what Krishna says. I have created this.
Mukhya and Gour.
You see, Mukhya means principal. Gauna means secondary. Those who have accepted this Mukhya Patha, they are unalloyed devotees. You understand? They never come under this category of Varna and Ashram. They have transcended that category, Varna and Ashram divisions. They are Vaishnavas. A Vaishnava is never, you cannot say a Vaishnava belongs to certain caste or certain social order. You understand? No, it's above that. They are unalloyed devotees, Vaishnavas. But those are karmis and jnanis, for them that Varnashram Dharma is there. But instruction is, according to guna and karma, what are you doing and in what place, what varna or ashram, you consider Harituru. You do it for the pleasure of Krishna. You understand? That is Gauna Bhakti Patha Varnashram Dharma. And by practicing it, gradually they are elevated to the principal path, mukta bhakti. Gradually they come to it, when their heart will be cleansed by doing this karmarpana. And just offering the results of their karma. That's known as karmarpana. And that Bhagavad Gita teaches. So karmani abhirato sansiddhi lavate nara. So karmana tamudvacha siddhir bindati manava. 18th chapter Bhagavad Gita. It is stated. So through your work, guna and karma, social division and varna division, as you are, you worship Lord through it, Supreme Lord Hari. Then you can achieve the perfection. Do you understand? That is instruction in Bhagavad Gita. Do you understand now? So that is Gauna Bhakti Patha. Sei Patikar Mongol Chintiya Gauna Bhakti Patha eko Rakhilo Koriya. This is for Varnashram. But those who are our devotees, they are always very dear to the Lord, and they are always chanting, thinking, chanting, and doing japa of His holy name. They are never forgetting Lord Hari for a moment only. You understand? They are always busy in such work which satisfies Krishna. Nikhila asvavasthasu jivan mukta sauchya. Laukiki vaidiki vapi jakriya kriyate mune. Hari sevanukulevo sa bhakti sa karya bhakti nichchata. Karmana manasa gira yardasya haridasya karmana manasa gira nikhilasu avasthasu jivan mukta sa uchyate. You see, this is Narada Pancharatma. Do you know it? So Lord knows these things. You understand? Yardasya haridasya karmana manasa gira nikhilasu avasthasu jivan mukta sa uchyate. You understand? In all situations, karmana manasa gira, by body, by mind, by speech. You understand? By body, by mind, by speech. Karmana manasa gira. By work. Is always engaged in the loving service of Krishna. Whatever he does, let it be Vaidika work, Vedic performance, or Laukika, social work, whatever it may be, it is for the pleasure of Krishna. So in all conditions of life, Nikhilasva Yosthatu is liberated, though he is in this material world. Understand? Jivan Mukta Sautya. That is that. Narada Panchara. You understand? And it is also stated, too late. Prabhu tumi jivero mangalo chinta kari. Prabhu tumi jivero mangalo chinta kari. Kali juge nama sange soyang avatori. Kali juge nama sange soyang avatori. Juga dharma prachari nama sankirtana. Krishna prema dhana. Mukhya pathe jiva path, Krishna prema dhana. Namera smaranat, nama sankirtana. Namera smaranat, nama sankirtana. Ei matro dharma jiva karibe palana. Ei matro Prabhu, তুমি জীবের মঙ্গল চিন্তা করো। He is so merciful that we are always thinking of the good of the conditioned souls, living entities. Therefore, in Kali Yuga, he descends himself with his holy name. There is no difference between Krishna and his name, holy name. Yuga Dharma Pracharilo Nam Sankirtan. As Gauranga Mahaprabhu came and he this Yuga Dharma Nam Sankirtan. Mukhya pathe jiva paya Krishna premanthana. If you can chant that holy name offenselessly, you will get Krishna prem. You understand? Thereby you will get Krishna. Namar smaran or Nam Sankirtan ei matra dharma jiva karibe paya. The only dharma in Kali Yuga. Nama smaran, thinking of name, and chanting of name. This is the only dharma in this Kali Yuga. Thereby you can get prem, offenseless chanting, and get Krishna. Be happy. What do you say? No hurry. Yes.
So according to what you were saying before, it seemed like the whole aim of life is to remember Krishna at the time of death. So someone may argue, and I've heard arguments like this, that I'm engaged in social service and I'm remembering Krishna. So at the time of death, I can just remember Krishna and then I can go back to
At the time of death only. Why shall I always remember Krishna, isn't it?
No, I'm saying I'm remembering Krishna always.
Yes.
And I'm trying to serve and chanting. But what is the necessity of me taking initiation, taking spiritual master, when all I have to do is remember Krishna, and then at the time of death I go back to the spiritual world?
You see, you cannot do that thing as you are thinking. It is not so easy. Spiritual master is the manifestation of super soul. You understand? Guru rupe Krishna krupa koren bhakta jani. Krishna is merciful, but he showers his mercy in the form of Guru. You cannot get his direct mercy. You understand me? Now why? Why not? No question why. They follow around to understand now for Lord. Guru rupe Krishna krupa koren bhakta jani.
I'm just thinking of how to present arguments, and they present these arguments, how to counteract them.
This is the answer. As you are thinking, that's not the fact. You cannot do it always. Maya is very strong. You understand? She will finish all these things in a moment. You cannot render any source of devotional service. You mind it. Maya is so strong. You understand? You are now doing, yes, Maya is watching all right. Let me see how far Prahlad is going. Do you understand? If the movement you are making further steps in this path, what are you doing for Lord? His mass and everything. You understand? You cannot chant, you cannot remember. You cannot render any service. It requires spiritual strength. Baba, mind it. equals spiritual strength. It comes from Krishna through Guru. Then how can you get it? That strength. If you are not strong by that strength, you won't be empowered by Krishna through Guru. You cannot conquer Maya. No, not possible at all. You understand? This is the answer. All right? Yes?
Yes, the feeder upon this question. Then Prahlad said one verse that so gave instruction to his
demoniac boyfriends.
Therefore, one has to worship the super soul in devotional service.
Yes.
That means, and he said, Srila is the manifestation of super soul. So that by devotional service, one has to accept the spiritual master and then act according to his instruction.
Yes.
That means worshiping the super soul.
Yes. Yes. Unless you accept a spiritual master, you cannot render any devotional service. That will never be accepted by Krishna. You understand? In a subtle way, you are doing for your own self, for your own pleasure. Not for pleasure of others. In a subtle way. But outwardly you are saying, no, I am engaged in devotional service. I am pleasing Krishna. No. How Krishna will be pleased, you don't know. In what work? As Krishna says, you fight, O Arjuna, then I will be pleased. If Arjuna will go according to his own whims to retire to the forest and meditate. Krishna will never pleased, you see. You understand, Prahlad? So, only through the instruction of Guru, because he knows, he is the manifestation of Super Soul. He knows how Krishna will be pleased. And he will be engaged under his direction. Then all right. Not according to your own whim. Yuktasya bhaktansya nijun jutopi. In Gurubhasta Bhaya. We always sing.